Welcome, listeners of Nijmegen and beyond. My name is Salix, and this is the House van Compassie and SNOV podcast. Today, we welcome Imad Babikir, who is a nonviolence and civil society activist, human rights defender from Sudan, and is currently based in the Netherlands. Welcome, Imad.
Thank you.
So I'd like to start out by asking you about the importance of the connection you have with your hands and doing things with your hands. You talked a little bit about working with things from clay to woodworking. Will you share more about how you started doing this and the importance that it has for you?
Yeah, thank you very much. It's actually it's a sort of having a feeling and relief with creation anyway. I mean, if doing things like clay or wood work or any other type of art things, it's something that in your mind first as an idea, an abstract idea. So it's in your mind, very broad, but it's there. And then it comes to that you want to do it, you want to make it happen. And then after that you go directly to, for instance, bringing the material that you want to think. So this is part of another step of the plan. And then after that you bring things together, you work with them, you do this with your hands. So this series of thinking and bringing things together and making the things, it's a sort of harmonizing not only this, but it makes a lot of harmony in other things that you do in your life. So, but the enjoyment of the creation of the product also in the end is one of the things that you have something made, created, made it out of nothing actually. It started as an abstract idea, and in the end, it's something in front of your eyes. So this is part of the things that I really love to do. And it's all on these things. I mean, whenever I use my hands of doing things, I have this kind of flow of an idea, bringing ingredients, and then in the end, doing the thing. A lot of things you can find yourself doing it in this way. So it's a matter of harmony, harmonizing your life also in the end, I believe. Yeah.
And is there an importance of the kind of materials that you're using? Like, for example, why would you use certain materials, or how do they engage you, like wood or clay or even food?
Or even paper, or even textile, or even thread. So all these kind of things. I mean, doing things with my hands is actually one of the things that really sometimes even it become like a habit. It become like something that you do not sit to think about it and bring the things and go on doing it. So sometimes it's very small things, and in the end you find yourself follow this sequence of abstract, plan, non-plan, and in the end you go for the creation, in making it the thing. It happens, I mean, in food, it happens in working with clay or wood or paper, or even if you have some piece of textile, one of your trouser or shirt, you want to fix one of the buttons, or I mean all those kind of things. You feel like this enjoyment of the making, the creation, or the making, or fixing things, all these kind of things. I mean, even if you want to fix a lamp, you want to fix something in the kitchen, you want to fix something in the room, you want to fix like but we started to do things now with this laptop and machine. I think that all those kind of things, you find yourself in this sequence of planning, thinking, making.
Yeah, it's like a kind of sustenance and connection with both yourself and the things around you and the people around you.
Yeah.
Well, that brings me to ask you about last time that we spoke. You shared with me an interest in human engagement and also cultural exchange and bringing people together. And one of those materials is through food. So will you talk about your idea and the importance of that?
I remember last year I was in Amsterdam, and there was the gemeente made a tour in the neighborhoods trying to collect ideas that they have a budget. They want some sort of to contest different ideas, and they avail budget for that. And at that time I thought of, well, it's okay, since I'm back to the Netherlands, and I know that there are a lot of different backgrounds, communities, cultures, and also I have a feeling, maybe right or wrong, that people are living on their own. I mean, in some sort of an isolated groups, detached from each other. And so my idea came of that. Why not having this budget for in a sort of a community kitchen in these neighborhoods. And there are neighborhood centers, centra. So if there is a kitchen there, and the gemeente allowed this budget for every time for a group to come and make food, but inviting all the people in the neighborhood for that event. So it's going to be a sort of cultural exchange is one thing, cohesion, understanding, a sort of training, a sort of, people knowing each other. And then after that, the food which is being made to be sold with a small amount of money. So this body is going to be like a revolving fund. So the money is going to be back, and then another group is going to work on it. Beyond that, also there are going to be, for instance, some specialists, for instance, nutrition specialists, social workers, psychological or psychologists, or whatever are going to be in these gatherings. So this would help, for instance, and they're going to give an extra talk about the food after seeing it, okay? And this also will bring me to the making things you sound again. So the food also is one of the things that you use all your senses. Not only making it, but even when you sit to eat, okay? You touch it, you feel it, you smell it, you taste it, you see it. So I think it's one of the areas also where all the senses are going to be in the food. And the idea is going to bring, and it can create a lot other, for instance, events out of that. At some time, for instance, there could be sort of a competition between different cultures in making food. Coming also with their own traditional dress. I mean, it's a sort of a festival type of things with very simple way of bringing people together. And let people communicate, let people come together, feel like, in a friendly, amicable type of bringing people together, understanding each other. So I hope that this idea in Nijmegen here could be brought to realize.
Yeah, I certainly would like to see it be realized. I think everybody could learn from it.
Yeah.
And I wonder also that there are a lot of people who feel similarly to you, that they want to bring people together and have cultural exchange. And there is also a challenge in that, like you mentioned earlier, culturally people can be more closed and live in more isolated ways. And there are a lot of people who may want to start this initiative or do something about it, but don't know where to start or how to get started or what to do. How would you bring people together? What advice would you give to start this?
I mean, if I would given from the Khmenta, for instance, a budget, first I will assure them that this money is going to be revolved. It's not going to finish. It's going to expire, for instance.
Yeah.
And I might start with one of these in the Wijk Centrum where there is a kitchen in it, for instance. I know that, for instance, Willem Kwartier, there is a kitchen in the Wijk Centrum. So to start with, for instance, let's say as a Sudanese, I will ask my group, Sudanese group, that one day there is this amount of money, is going to be make a variety of Sudanese food. We're going to invite all the people of that, for instance, Willem Kwartier neighborhood.
Yeah.
The thing is that we're going to make our Sudanese traditional food. The idea is not only making it and distributing it. The idea is trying to let them see how we make it. What are the ingredients from the beginning, and how we're going to cook it. As I said, there are going to be some for instance, specialized in nutrition, and this not from us but from others, who are going in the end are going to speak about, for instance, whether it's a complete nutritious food or there was some missing here and there from this and that and that. And the food in the end is going to be distributed with, a small amount of money, not because we know that the people would love to have it, and I know that also maybe the majority of the people are not with this, type of high earnings per month. So the money will be back to the Khmenta for another group. So the revolving fund, that I say, to make another thing. This will, in that event, I think many people will come together, different backgrounds, learning from each other. The language is not going to be a barrier, I believe, because a lot of things would be just self-explanatory by viewing things. Another time it could be brought in another neighborhood, for instance, and this will continue. As I said, if I would assure Khmenta and I mentioned, if such kind of things, if it's going to, in 1 year, I believe that I'm quite sure the social understanding between different groups, social cohesion, is going to be better than it was. I'm quite sure. I can assure them that. And they're going to lose not a single euro, because the money is going to come back again and again and again.
Yeah, it's a kind of circular economic structure.
Yeah.
And it sounds also, like you say, that there are all these ways to learn through that, not just by speaking with one another, but that food is also a way of communication.
Yeah, and for instance, the labor of doing this thing is going to be for free also. So no one is going to ask for any money.
Yeah.
So for the community, is only that amount which is going to be fixed there, staying there, revolving, coming back and coming back and coming back. The people will, of course, are going to volunteer their work. They are going to enjoy it, actually, not only volunteering, but also they are going to enjoy it. And in that thing, a lot of happenings. For instance, while making it or distributing it. For instance, they're going to play their own music. For instance, they're going to have their own traditional dress. A lot of things. I mean, a lot of exchange would happen in this atmosphere.
Yeah. And not just this cultural exchange, also a skills exchange.
Sure.
And just by being there, you develop and grow your cultural humility.
Of course.
And your understanding of other people around you.
Of course.
And also appreciation of difference, it sounds.
Yeah, and coming out of this isolation type of life, I mean, I see that. I see people are totally detached from each other, living their own things. I mean, avoiding to get in contact with others. And sometimes even avoiding the system itself. So when the system is between them, helping them, attending their events every now and then, I think it's going to make everything smooth, I think.
Yeah. It sounds like it eases an overwhelming sense that we don't have connection.
Yeah.
So it sounds like that what people can do is, first of all, acquire funding, and also talk to the people around you, and sort of get the idea going.
Of course, and it might. I mean, this kind of things. A lot of things might come out of it. For instance, someone might, out of this, might think of making, for instance, business out of that somewhere. For instance, and it's so. I mean, there are a lot of things might come out of this. We don't know, but at least the seeable thing is that the people are going to come together amicably. They're going to meet each other. They're going to see. They're going to learn. So this is the first step. The rest will come. Many things might come out of that.
Yeah, as you said, the food is also one of those materials that you're connecting with yourself, and by connecting with yourself, you're also connecting across with many other people, and that makes it possible to get somewhere else, somewhere that we don't know.
Sure, and also if there is a given amount of money, and there is an idea of making a variety of food. I mean, also managing this budget, making something of it, is another skill I saw. People also doing this process, they're going also to test their skills of managing an amount of money, making out of it, how much they're going to make out of this amount of money. I mean, this is another skill also, which they're going to test themselves in.
It's very cross-disciplinary and very humane
idea. There are a lot of things will come out of this. I mean.
Well, thank you again, Imad, for coming to speak with us, and thank you everybody for listening to the HvC and SNOV podcast.